You know what Thanksgiving is? You murder a turkey, fucking stuff its asshole full of bread, and then bake it in front of all of your friends, and then carve it apart with a knife, and then secretly pick it with your fingers in the fridge afterwards. Can you get any more pagan than that? No, you really can't. I know, Vissy, I have it all. I'm just so uninspired. I feel so uncelebratory this season. I'm trying. Every night I've been watching like Halloween movies, trying to get like an oomph to celebrate anything, and I feel so like I usually have my Christmas shopping done by now, and I haven't even started because I just don't care. Like 2020 is so stupid. It's taking all the joy out of the holidays. I feel really weird this year, guys. Just uncelebratory. It feels like nothing's actually happening. That's what I've been doing. I've been watching, like, you know, Hocus Pocus, shit like that. Oh, Leprechaun. Actually, I think that's the movie that might have given me the fear of basements. Make myself a spooter? I could. I love fall and winter, too. I think it's 2020, not fall and winter. I only just brought... I haven't brought out anything. Honestly, I have 22 tarantulas, so... I've got a lot of spooky shit in my house. I'm not, like, lacking. It just doesn't look very spooky. Although they're all skulls and shit everywhere. If you walked into my house and you didn't know me, you'd probably think I was decorated for Halloween. But if you knew me, you'd be like, no, those are there all the time. You know? Because they are. Dude, LZT, I love... Me too. 100% agree with that. I much rather make a gift for someone than buy something store-bought. 100% agree. Oh my god, Jack. Do I really scare you like a horror channel? Dude, we should play like Poltergeist in the background while I do spider things. I really want to rehouse one of my spiders. I can't stop thinking about it just because she won't move. Like, what is wrong? I can't stop thinking about her, you guys. She's alive. She's not dead. She's just like not homing it up. And it worries me. I don't know why. Taking off? Are you leaving your house, Mickey? Be safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. Don't let people touch you. You know all the things. We love you and be safe. No, it's not the rescue. It's the female. You know how I got the two Pamphibedius auratus? It's the Cuban bronze. So the boy webbed up his whole enclosure, buried himself, like did his thing. And the girl is literally just like up in the cave like this. And she hasn't moved for like 3 days. I had the lamp on her all night. She's warm. I have temperature things everywhere to know how hot it is. Like on both sides. No, it's the one. It's fucking from Help Friction. I'm feeling like I wasted your guys' money on some sick spooters. And I feel really bad. I'm sorry, I will never order from Pulp Friction again. I didn't even name them yet because that one's worried me ever since I opened her. She's got no oomph in her. The other one's so feisty. He eats. She has no interest in food. He ate for me and then buried himself. He's probably gonna molt like a little fuck. I don't know what to call a spider. Little web fucker.
He did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash.
Thank you for the follow. Hello, Zasmin. How are you? I don't know. Usually if they're close to molting, that's when they will web up their enclosure and like hide themselves. But she's not webbing up or anything. Nah, usually they'll web up and like protect themselves to molt. And she's just like sitting there. I love spiders too, Zasmin. I own a lot. Welcome to my channel. What a good channel to be gifted a sub in. That'd be pretty cool, actually, Blaze. She might be, I don't know. All my other tarantulas move. She concerns me. I don't know what to do yet. I'm torn between rehousing her to see if it's the house, like if it's her enclosure that makes her sad, or leaving her alone because rehousing your spiders stresses them out even further. So, is it worth it to stress her out to put her in a new enclosure because this one's stressing her out? When the male of her exact species is totally fine and has webbed up his totally fine? Or is it not worth...
Woo! Titan Pain Train! And I gotta sit. I gotta sit next to this thing. Pain Train! And you wonder why.
My ADHD brother, what are you doing? Thank you for the fucking 10 gifted subs, you fucking dinosaur. Stathy, Raced, Lovable Gina, Polka Dot, Sardar of Gore, Bipolar Bear, Lonely Sandbar, I Monkey Jesus, Harley Quinn, and Ludicrous Limes are now boat wizards of the highest order, and I challenge you to go forth and touch butts consensually. I love that we're getting CNN news. Please go away. Thank you, you angelfish. Thank you very much. Very much. What a beautiful pain train. Toot toot. You know, Big Game and Dinosaur, if I wasn't talking to all of you and focusing on drawing at the same time and smoking weed and drinking a beverage, I'd be rocking as well, man. I shake a leg like crazy.
Never forget
The key is finding how to keep that part of your brain busy. I've found that part, I call her that part. She's not me, she's that part. She takes over when I have a bipolar fit. She's that part. When that part is in control, the way I can busy that part so it doesn't try to sabotage other parts of my brain is to busy my hands. It's a secret for me. I don't know if that works for other people with ADHD, but if I draw or play with dice or pick my nails, which is why I do my nails really nice and try not to pick them. Like I'll do my nails instead of pick them or something similar, then I won't be so twitchy and so ADHD because the ADHD is caused by that part being bored. I have too much hyperactivity in my brain, so that's my secret. I don't know if that works for anybody else, but I've found if I keep my hands busy drawing or something, then I'm good. I can pay attention a lot better to stuff. I don't like not paying attention. Like, no ADHD person likes being told they're an airhead. Oh, it's okay. That's just Katie. She never hears anything. Thanks, asshats. That feels nice. Really, Jack? I'm glad I'm not the only one. I think that's how I got into art. When I was a kid, my mom saved all my art, but it was doodles. It was like severe boredom doodles as a child, you know? Necklaces, yep. I usually have rings on. If I have a necklace, I'll destroy it. If I don't have anything on, I'll like play with my collarbone. Like I'll sit here and pinch my collarbone. It's really weird. I get super excited when talking to people. I do too. It's called ADHD. Like overexcited, like you feel like you're like hyperactive. Same. The only reason I'm like less hyperactive is because I'm not talking to one person. I'm talking to like 100 or something. I don't even know how many people are here. I don't care. The important ones are here and that's what matters. Yes, Cheshire, I'm the same. Usually any sweatshirt that has a thumb hole. Do you really, Vissy? Eliza does it too. We'll be in Discord and we'll just sit here and like you just casually like sit here and pinch it. Like stick your finger in it. Super. I'm not like hurting myself. I'm just like sitting here holding it, watching a movie. It's something weird. And my mom told me when I was a kid, in order to get me to listen to her, she had to put her hand on me. Like she had to hold my hand or put her hand on my shoulder or something because I couldn't pay attention. And that was just child ADD. I just didn't have a word for it, you know? And when I was a kid in the 80s, they weren't throwing around diagnoses like that yet. The 90s was, you know, fucking George Bush and his no kids left behind bullshit is what fucked all of us. Fucking Bush, man. He's too stupid to be evil, but God, I can't help but hate him. Is it a thing? Do you do it too? Is that a thing? Do other people do this? Ooh, I like cleaning up my drawings, but only if on my iPad. I hate doing it with a pencil because you can never erase it completely and it drives me nuts. Oh, I've definitely played, like if I'm laying in bed and I'm cold so I have my hands in my shirts, I'll definitely just like sit there and grope my boob. Boobs are weird. It's like having a jello thing on your body. I hold my wife's boobs when I'm anxious. Oh, Zeke will nuzzle my chest. That's Zeke's thing. Like he'll get like a child. Like he's like, oh, and nuzzles, which is pretty adorable. I'm not upset. Honk, honk. Yeah, boobs are weird, dude. I've never gotten over how weird boobs are. Because you kind of like, boobs are like a tattoo. You kind of forget they're there, you know, I guess I do, as an adult. Mine aren't huge, so they're not like in my way. I kind of forget they're there a lot of the time. And then once they're in my way, like if I go golfing or something, I remember they're there. Or like if I stick my hands in my shirt because I'm cold and I'm like, oh, forgot about you, weird gelatin fucks. What's up? How's life in the grand sports bra? It's like a tattoo. I don't even notice my tattoo until someone else says something. And I'm like, oh yeah, my tattoo, thanks. I forgot about it. Pew pew. Oh my god. She looked at me and said, I accept that. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Gotta say though, I'm a fan of boobs, as weird as they may be. I mean, boobs are cool. They're dope. I've said this before, and it's kind of like a shallow admittance. But if I got breast cancer like my mom, and I had to remove my breasts, I would absolutely get implants. I want implants anyways, because I have tiny titties. It's been a life dream. Don't complain about it. I know everybody's like, hey, your boobs. Shut up, my body. I would get my boobs done because to me, and this is just me, part of how I feel feminine is the fact that I have tits. It is part of my femininity. It makes me feel feminine and like a female. Fuck off line. That's a shit line. Get out of here. So I would need that to keep my like identity of being female. Whereas some people don't. Some people are like, fuck boobs. It's all about my vagina, or because that's how I birthed my children or whatever. I haven't had kids. That's just me. Boobs don't make a person. Boobs don't make a female. That is just my head. Just to make that clear. What up, Bear Claw? Yeah, I'm drawing a spider web. It's taking forever, but I'm kind of like really enjoying the chillness of it. We're making a D&D sheet for my spiders, but of course look at that. That actually looks really cool. It does look like it goes in. Right? Like, every time I say that, there will be somebody that'll be like, please don't. They're so good the way they are. Like, I know that. I'm not ripping up my titties. I just want them to fill out a pretty lacy bra without padding. That's it. I have tiny boobs for my size. They're shallow and perky. I love my tits. I'm not complaining. I ain't fucking them up. I just want to poof them up, right? Just like give them that oomph that they had when you were like 16. That's it. Yeah, but people are always like, they're gonna be wrong. My partner doesn't care, and that's all that matters. And if my partner did care, it still wouldn't matter because my body. Oh, dude, everybody's boobs are two sizes. Fucking tell me about it. Fun fact about her boobs. She can do what she wants, right? Miracle. Yeah, it does. I didn't do that on purpose, but it works. It looks nice. I'm never gonna get pregnant. My boyfriend's schnip. My partner, I should say. Boyfriend seems so temporary. Whenever I call him my boyfriend, it sounds casual, but we don't ever plan to get married, so I don't have anything else to call him. My man meat. My partner. Oh my god, one of my spiders is coming out to say hello. What up? You like that heat, don't you, bitch? Mm-hmm. It's just like one leg is up on the glass out of his hole. What's up, ho? I see you getting warm by the fire. Don't act like you ain't. I see you. Need like some of them Reebok titties. Oh no. You know, that's how they fill up boobs after you get your tits cut off, Jack. I won't tell you about it if you know that because it's real fucking graphic. But my mom had breast cancer and she got her tits back, and it was a tumultuous experience to say the least. Right? Boyfriend seems so weird. My wife calls me her Ken doll. Oh, that's adorable. When I talk to him mushy, I call him my person. Because gender doesn't mean anything to me, like none of that. He's just my like human. I say it like that. I'm always like, you're my person. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna get my period soon. It's making me a sap. But that's usually what I say. But when you say that to people are like, what do you mean your person? Boyfriend gets the message across. Oh, it's the man you live with, you fuck? Okay. Sick. Person doesn't quite translate as well for some people. Right? Bear Claw, word. Partner is all we've pretty much got, yeah. But I don't feel like I need to get married to, like, seal my relationship. Like, I'm very comfortable. All titties are great, but I want mine a squishy and perky C, right? Dude, Cinderella, believe it or not, my boobs are a double D. But I'm so fucking big, they look like nothing. It is, like, I lay down on my back and it's like, where did they go? I like Otter. Otter's adorable. Lobster. I don't think Zeke and I would be the same kind of animal, though. Yes, not enough gun all the time. Lately, yes. Stream helps turn around my emotions a lot, actually. You guys are awesome. They are, Cinderella. They're the stupidest thing in the world. How much, Oliver, just out of curiosity, do you know what that costs? Ooh, what is the Colorado equivalent of, hey, I'm walking here? I moved here during COVID, so it's more like a zombie apocalypse. Like, sometimes you just hear screaming, but I don't see anyone on the streets ever. It's an empty place. It's weird. I don't know yet. Thanks, Jack. Your person is the ultimate translation. Do you like that? I like it. Just take a mulligan on today? Absolutely. Golf rules count. I'm a golfer. I get it. 6 to 10? I asked because I have a cousin, my cousin Tanya. She had a massive reduction done when she was way young, after she had kids and everything, because she was just blessed, cursed. I mean, I'm sure there are ladies out there or, you know, human beings with breasticles that can identify with this. Like, bras literally would make her shoulders bleed sometimes and or leave broken blood vessel marks all over her shoulders. Like, her boobs were so massive and so heavy. They were like hurting her, like it was bad for her life. So she got them reduced, but she was still pretty young. She was like in her 30s, you know, when you still have like normal reproducing hormones, and her tits fucking grew back almost 100%. And according to her, she feels like they're bigger now. And it was even more painful because when they did the reduction, they removed the skin. I can't remember how much it cost though. I think it was around like 20K. It was crazy. I wear sports bras nonstop. Bras just don't look cute on me. I have tiny boobs. Like, any bra that would actually like push my tits up to look even anything hurts. Oh my God, the padding in the underwear. No, thank you. I'm out. I just want like perkier, rounder, little bigger titties so I can wear those nice little lace bralettes. My boobs look like they're in underwear. I'm not like turning myself into fucking like, whoa. And I have no plans to do this, because who the fuck has $10,000? Nobody. I'm pretty much the same person off stream, actually. I don't mind answering that at all. I've asked people before, and I guess this as well. The main difference is I'm quieter because I'm not talking to 100 people. I'm talking to one. So, if anything, I'm weirder in person because I'm very physical. Like, I'm like physically weird. Like, I do little dances and little fucking weird shit when I'm walking around the house. So I'm probably even a little bit more bizarre in person. Just because there's a lot of shit like that I just do when I'm not talking to people. But when there's less people, I'm just quieter, but I'm the same human being. Yeah, I literally started streaming so I didn't have to pretend anymore. That is quite literally why I started streaming. Because the hospital life was literally me just like having a thought. No one wants to hear that. No one's like you. Trying to talk about video games. Oh yeah, man, I play FIFA. Okay. Enjoy FIFA. It's in the game. You know? Does that make sense? True. First the Katie and I met, she turned a handshake into a bro hug. I know, and now we're bros for life. You're welcome. Right, Cinderella? Seriously, that's medicine. Like, I had to, like... And I did try to change myself for a while. Like, I remember when I first started being an RT, I told my mom, like, I want to go shopping and be like an adult. And I went shopping for blouses and, like, dresses and, like, nice clothes to wear with my nice respiratory therapy friends that always wanted to go out to eat because everybody fucking needs to go out to eat all the time in public for some reason when you socialize. I still don't understand it. COVID, bless for that one. But I remember doing that and I found nothing. I bought not one thing the entire shopping trip. And I cried when I got home. And I was like, is this my life? Like, am I just weird and I'm going to be unhappy in this shell that doesn't match my heart? Or am I going to be like brave enough to change who I am on the inside so I can have a normal life? And then I started streaming. Here we are. I won't do that again to myself. I don't think that's healthy. I've told other friends that before. I've had really serious conversations with friends of mine about, you know, life is very short to pretend to be something so far off of who you are for such an extended period of time. You know? Soapbox. Again, you being you is the most beautiful form of you. But that's just me. I'm a hippie, right? I'm just a hippie streamer. Educationless entertainer on the internet. What's she worth? A dime?
It's only $5, everybody.
I forever claimed. Yeah, it is. It's done. That's why the nipples have to touch. Yeah. Not enough gun. I firmly believe that my calves are enormous because I used to be very overweight. I still have huge, very strong calves. Like, I can't wear nice leather boots or anything that go over my calf. And I think it's because I used to be heavy and I just got used to carrying around a lot more weight. I've never understood that myself. I'd rather have people over and cook for them personally. Me too. I am so uncomfortable at a restaurant. There's always a waiter coming and talking to your table. The food, I don't know. At home, it's so much more casual.
Tell me what thy lordly
Casual.
name is on the nice Plutonian shore.
Quoth the raven.
You know who I'd like to catch in my spider web and set a nice venomous goody sapphire on?
Chestnut. Titan pain train.
What are you
I gotta
doing?
Sit, I gotta sit next to this thing. And you wonder why I'm...
I was so kidding about the only $5.
Blood orgy! Yay! Blood orgy! Blood orgy! Yay!
What's happening? Your hippie is a shit ton of wisdom. It's just, thank you. I don't fill my head with things like that. I just tell you my personal experience and hope other people can like learn from shit I can't learn on. Motherfucking Safi Pie. Safi!
Hail little Satan bitches, but don't forget to hail yourselves.
Welcome to Creative Stramming with Classy. Hi. I like cooking for people too. Even though I don't like cooking, I actually way more enjoy it if there's more people. It's just fun. Having snacks and like drinking wine, just sitting around or smoking weed or whatever and socializing and like playing a board game. You can't do any of that at a restaurant and it's so expensive. I know I hate him. I hate Brock Lesnar. Thank you for the tips and thank you for the raid, Safi. How are you, my dear? Safi and I like to talk about animals together in our DMs because she unfortunately lives in a flat where it is controlled, no animals, not even a fucking fish. Ugh. So we dream together. We also, you know, secrets. You like my demon voice? Thank you. You watch wrestling? I watched a shit ton more wrestling before they let Undertaker get taken out by fucking Cock Chestner. We were talking about snakes earlier today, actually, Safi. Someone was saying that their wife wanted to get a snake. So, of course, you know, I went into my little, you know, snake diatribe about how fucking cool they are, but also how high maintenance they are. Secret tunnel! Yes, Cinderella, you know what I noticed? Get this. Likewise. Very likewise, but to expand exactly on what you just said. When I was working at Hopkins, I was complaining to my mom or something one time, and I was like, I can't seem to make friends because every time I meet someone that's like kind of funny at the hospital, I learned their political views, and this was back during Trump voting era, and I'm sorry, I didn't have anything in common with someone that would vote for him at the time. Or, you know, they were just crazy, like their 4-year-old had a fucking semi-automatic in the backyard and they put it on Instagram, something weird like that. And I was like, why do I keep attracting people like this? All my life it's been that way. Like, I make a friend, but like it's a friend of work, and like if we didn't work together, the friendship would never go anywhere else, because beyond work, nothing in common at all. No video gaming, no nothing. And I had like a self-realization. I was like, not really a self-realization, but like a come to God with myself. I was like, why do you keep attracting people like this to you? Why are these the people that want to be your friend? Oh yeah, because you're being fake as a piece of fucking fake dog turd in the joke shop at the mall for $1. No shit, you're attracting crazies. And as soon as I just fully fucking rode hard on I'm a nerd, I love video games and animals and spiders and snakes and piercings and tattoos and weed, and you can't bring me down, you know what happened? Started attracting really cool people who I fucking had shit in common with. Whoa. Not that everyone has the freedom to do that, but something to think on if any of my story resonates with yourselves. Did I just make a line? I did. Get out of there. Cheers! Spooners! So when anyone tries to make fun of me for having too many animals, that's why I shut them down really quick, because I lived that my whole life. My mom, my dad. You can't have any more animals. Did you really need another animal? What are you gonna do with all those animals? Fuck off. My childhood dream is to have a house full of animals, and if I can take care of them responsibly, I'm gonna have a house full of animals. And I'm done being shamed for what I want to do, as long as it's healthy and not interrupting my life, obviously. Cheers. I fucking love LARP, for real. I mean, I'm straight out there, like, I collect D&D dice, and if people are like, what's D&D? I'm like, and I cannot have sex with that one. For real, like, I am so real about it because I refuse to be smothered. Life is so short. Life is so fragile and so goddamn short, and people treat it like they have infinite time. Like, I'll just do this for now. It's that binge purge lifestyle. I've talked to you guys about that because that's what I was doing when I worked at the hospital. It's the work 8 days in a row to have 4 days off. It's not healthy. It's not human nature either, I don't think. You need balance, man. Balance in all things, even balance. Yeah, weed him out early, dude. That is exactly the reason, Cinderella, why I like to say, Black Lives Matter. I hate Trump. Please vote. Not for him. Transgender women are women, transgender men are men, and I personally think gender is a stupid concept. If you disagree or feel the need to argue, please just leave or say something ridiculous so my mods can ban you swiftly. Thank you so much. That's my way of filtering. Because usually people that are, you know, pro those things cannot shut the fuck up about their shitty opinions. It's nice people who keep to themselves. LARP is fucking incredible, dude. That's a group of people. I've always been a big dude, but I always felt pressure to be in sports because of it. I was always the closet gamer comic nerd. I hid it in school because of you are me, Jack. You are me. Minus the 300 pounds of combat marine. I'm like 170 pounds of runner, chubby, but stoner, but you know, same, literally. Like, I went to middle school when I moved to this new school district, and I was a new kid, 8th grade. It was the last year of middle school, and every single teacher I had that day, oh, she's gonna be in sports. Like, I wasn't even there. Like, if I was being introduced, they would just like look at each other like, oh, she'll be on the team, don't worry. I wasn't even asked. I was just put on them all because I was 6 feet tall already, and that was my life with sports. Like, finally when I got to college and I said, I'm done, I'm gonna do golf,